Facing a $1 billion shortfall, Ontario hospital leaders say they've already started making low-risk cuts, like not filling vacant roles, but they're running out of options.
We're probably at the point where we've exhausted most of those opportunities and starting to now think about what tough choices we may need to make for the future.
Tough choices like spending reductions and the closure of some inpatient services.
Will you give them the money they're asking for so they don't have to make cuts that will affect patient care?
In fact, we supported our hospitals financially by increasing their budgets over our 7+ years in office by 7% a year. Unprecedented investments in healthcare.
That 7% annual increase will drop to 0.7% over the next 3 years, according to Ontario's financial watchdog, the slowest 3-year growth since 1997, a pace critics say is punishing for an already deteriorating system.
More people waiting in hallways, still ER closures, dramatic shortages in primary care, and people struggling to get access to basic needs and basic services.
You can't cut corners when it comes to healthcare.
Well, we've invested more into our healthcare system than anyone, over $93 billion.
In fact, the Premier noted it's become a bit of a sore point with the Finance Minister.
Every time I see him, first words out of his mouth, do you know how much we're spending on healthcare? And I say, well, we're investing in healthcare, but it's good to have Minister Bethenfall be always watching the bottom line.
You know, as Finance Minister, everybody wants more money. I'm used to that. Healthcare is our largest investment in our fiscal plan.
And it's true, hospitals are not the only sector asking for more money. The post-secondary sector is also facing immense financial pressures, and colleges and universities are now being forced to make difficult decisions.
You know, it is very difficult times for the sector right across Canada. It's not just in Ontario.
30 programs are on the chopping block at Algonquin College in Ottawa, the second round of cuts at the college. They come amid changes to provincial funding, tuition freezes, and a federal cap on the number of international students.
We're having meaningful conversations with our post-secondary sector to ensure that we are sustainable moving forward.
When do you expect to have an update on those conversations and a new funding model for these colleges and universities?
Hoping to wrap that up in the next couple of months.
And if we don't do something about it soon, it's all going to result in tuition hikes, which I can tell you, Ontarians, Ontario families, Ontario students cannot afford.
No word on whether or not the government will lift a tuition freeze on domestic students that has been in place since 2019. The Minister of Colleges and Universities tells us he is hoping a finalized funding formula will be available by the spring. For City News, I'm Tina Yazdani.